2014. Kevin, there's so much that happened in 2014.
So much.
There's actually, this is funny because I'm going to actually bring this up. There was Google does a list every year of their most searched things for a year. And I actually have that list.
You do.
I have that list. So we're going to talk about that very briefly, and then we'll talk about maybe a little bit about 2015. So, of course, as you expect, Frozen was a very big thing that happened this year. Frozen...
The movie that had its creator apologize to parents for how much songs got re-sang by children.
There was also... God, I hate this iPad sometimes. Jennifer Lawrence was, I think, one of the number one actress/person that was not interviewed, was searched for on Google. I'm sure you can think about a few reasons why. But
Hunger Games as one example.
Hunger Games, she was in a bunch of good movies. She was also in X-Men. She's always been very popular since she sort of broke out. But I mean, there was also the whole scandal with the leak and whatnot.
Yeah.
So there's that was probably a contributing factor. Here we go. The top 10 actresses that were Googled this past year. Jennifer Lawrence, number 1. Number 2, Renee Zellweger. Really? Number 3, Betty White. I don't think she ever goes away. Number 4, Ellen Page. 5, Kim Novak. 6, Margot Robbie.
From Wolf of Wall Street and soon-to-be Suicide Squad.
Yeah. 7, Jacqueline Bisset. Don't know who that is. 8, Lena Dunham. 9, Melanie Griffith. And 10, Leah Thompson.
10, I feel like I should recognize more of these names.
I recognize most of them, but I'm surprised Leah Thompson from Back to the Future is number 10 on this list. It's very impressive.
Who was she in?
She was the mom. She was Marty McFly's mom. Oh, what was she in? She's on a TV show on ABC Family or something like that. With some children switched at birth. I think that's the show she's on. I don't know. All right, top 10 video games.
Or we can just do like the top...
Let's just do the top 3.
Top 3.
Destiny is number 1. Which I'm sure was searched for not only reviews, but also for all the problems it had. Yes. Titanfall was number 2, and 3 was Watch Dogs.
Same thing. Search for popularity and then the problems it had during launch.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like, unfortunately, the one negative thing about the video game industry of 2014. A lot of things did not launch properly.
Yeah. What's funny is the top 3 films, I mean, number 1, Frozen. That makes sense. Number 2, Interstellar. Okay.
Happy about that.
Number 3 is Divergent, which... I think that actually came out last year, and then it came out like on DVD this year. But I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But apparently, it was so popular that
I know it's a young adult novel series, right?
Yeah, it's a series that's now being turned into movies as well. So that's really funny. Frozen also came in number 2 on the GIFs list behind only some sports player thing because of course it did. That's hilarious. All right, and top 3 shows: Game of Thrones, number 1,
of course.
Number 2, No, You Shut Up. I've never heard of that.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one. And number 3 is True Detective. So the top 3, out of the top 3, 2 of them are HBO shows. Are you really surprised now?
I've tried getting you to watch True Detective for the longest time.
I will do it.
And you will. You should do it over the break. It's short. It's only, I think, 8 episodes, 8-hour-long episodes. Yeah. It's absolutely phenomenal. All of you should watch it as soon as you can get some kind of HBO access.
Yes. I also looked at what Twitter had to say about 2014 in review. They have a very unwieldy way of showing it. But one of the things...
there's a bunch of circles.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Things. Yeah.
But the one thing that I took away from it that I remember, because it was fun going back through, because there were things I didn't even remember happened. Like, there was the Olympics this year. I didn't even remember that the Olympics happened. Robert Downey Jr. joined Twitter. That was like one of the biggest things that happened in 2014. So be excited about that. Avengers 2 filmed, wrapped, all that good stuff. Personally, we launched Out of Space TV, so that was a big moment for us.
Yeah, we can thank this year for this show.
Yeah, exactly. 2014, the year of Out of Space Television. That's a joke. That's 2015. 2015 is the year of Out of Space Television. So please, tweet at your friends with 2015, the year of OSTV. I want that. The hashtag is popping up on your screen right now. Use that everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, I don't care. You put it out there, we will find it. We will support it. What are you excited about for 2015?
Well, there's a bunch of space-related stuff coming up.
Of course.
For example, the New Horizons probe will be able to see Pluto better than Hubble can.
That's true, yeah. It's gonna
Dawn is a probe that will be visiting the largest body in the asteroid belt, Ceres. Mm-hmm. Actually, a third of the mass of the asteroid belt is there.
Yeah.
So it's a very important object.
It's very exciting.
And not to mention all the various SpaceX launches.
Oh, yeah.
And assorted other space travel stuff.
space ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. It's always going to be there.
You can assume that almost every year from here on out, it's going to get more exciting. I mean, you still got the Mars One program rolling along with trying to weed out candidates. You've got, I mean, NASA has their budget got kicked up, so that means more exciting things coming from them. SpaceX, Boeing, the usual. I can only imagine that things are going to get cooler from here on out.
Yes.
Why not? I'm excited. There is a lot going that's planned for entertainment-wise. I mean, you got Star Wars comes out next year.
Avengers 2.
Jurassic World comes out. But I mean, it's just an amazing year. That's so much. It's a nostalgic year, but it's also a very forward-thinking year. It's very exciting. I mean, there's a lot of video games. I mean, I think really the current generation of the PS4 and Xbox One will finally hit their stride next year, which I'm excited about. It's just there's so much, and we aren't even in it yet.
Yeah, I think with video games, I think it'll be a year of much more even competition. Now that Xbox One has started selling near the same amount as PS4, let's see if they can keep it up. And then we could have a very healthy competition between the two.
Yeah, well, I think what you're saying is true, but for a different reason. Because for especially this holiday season, Microsoft is kicking butt because they have the exclusives that people want to play. They have games people want to play. Sony has very terrible exclusives, namely Drive Club, which has failed miserably out of the gate, but it's finally kind of getting better. But there's no exclusives this holiday season for PlayStation. They all come in the front of next year. So February, March, April, a bunch of PlayStation exclusives come out. I think that will really get steam rolling a little bit faster for them, and it'll kick Microsoft in the butt to try and get their exclusives out. And next fall is going to be even crazier. Uncharted 4 comes out. Halo 5 comes out. It's going to be a terrifying time to be a gamer.
Lots of money will be spent.
I really need a vacation from everything so that I can finally read all the books I need to read. I can play all the games I need to read, and I can watch all the shows I need to watch. So I have a long list of 2014 movies that I haven't seen either. So thank you, Christmas break, for that. Thank you for watching our show.
Thank you.
You can support the show by buying t-shirts and mugs over at outofspacetv.spreadshirt.com. You can also like and comment. That's a great way to support the show.
You can also subscribe or watch some older videos off here.
Yeah, watch our old episodes, old shows from our 2014 beta season, because soon, very, very soon, in January, come 2015, we will be out of beta and we will be heading into our first real season. So get hype. Get a shirt that says "Get Hype" on it too.
We sell those.
So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you in 2014 and then 2015.